I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Mind, Body, and Beyond. Or if you're new, welcome. I'm your host, Gabrielle, and on this podcast, we discuss everything related to productivity and how to manage your time, health and working out, and healthy habits, and your mindset, which includes confidence and so much more. The goal here is for you to step into your power and into your healthiest, happiest possible self. So if you're a hardworking, ambitious person with lots of goals and lots of potential, make sure to follow the podcast for brand new, insightful content every Sunday. Today, I just wanted to share my updated morning routine. As we know, morning routines are so essential because they determine the trajectory of the rest of your day. Like if you wake up and scroll for 15 minutes or look at the news and get all this negative information into your system, and then you have to rush to school and all of that, it just doesn't set a very positive tone for your day. And the rest of your day, you're probably going to be a bit less positive because of the rough morning you just had. So morning routines are there for you to have some time to yourself and to center yourself before you have to go out and interact with other people and external environments. So what I like to do the second I wake up, or the second my alarm rings, is I just get out of bed and turn on the bright light immediately. As painful as this sounds, actually you get used to it. It helps you wake up quickly, and the urge to get back into bed and snooze just completely disappears. And right now it's winter, so when I wake up at 6 a.m., it's still dark outside, so I don't open my curtains to get sunlight, which is really good for your circadian rhythm. But just turning on the bright light instead of some softer lights help my body to sort of recognize that it's the day and it's time to get going. Then the second thing I do after turning on the lights is making my bed, because I'm a very visual person and sort of a perfectionist sometimes, so if my bed is not made, first of all, that bothers me, but second of all, it's also good because you get something done almost the second you wake up, and you already have an achievement in your day, so you're just putting yourself on that roller coaster of achievements and crossing off things off your to-do list. You're being productive from the second you wake up. The next thing I do after that is to drink some water, because we gotta get our hydration, right? We all know how important water intake is, but it's so easy to forget to drink water when we're wrapped up in the events of our day. And then at night, if you drink water, then you're gonna need to pee in the middle of the night, which is not great either. So I just prefer to get my water intake done in the morning. So the night before, I actually set a glass of water on my desk so that in the morning, I just have to go over to my desk and drink a glass of water, and boom, water intake done. So that's already 3 things: turning on the light, making my bed, and drinking water, all done within the first 5 minutes of my day. Then it's time for a nice sweaty morning workout. So I put out my mat, change into my workout clothes that I had set next to my bed the night before, so that it just makes it much easier to start my workout and there's no procrastination. And then I usually do about a 30-minute workout targeting either arms, abs, legs, or full body. I really recommend that you start working out as well. And I actually did an episode recently about that. It's called Finding Your Rhythm, because you just feel so much more invigorated for the rest of the day. And when you get to school, it's like you already did a whole 30-minute workout in the morning. You're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you now. You got this, It just puts you in such a great mindset for the rest of the day. And also, you're getting fit, so that's another great plus. But I think the most rewarding thing from working out is the end, because you've just put yourself through this workout, you did the hard exercises, you've gotten stronger, and you just feel so good and so proud of yourself afterwards. So it's a great way to start the day feeling those positive emotions. After my workout, I do a little stretch to make sure I'm not too sore for the next day. And then I move on to something drastically calmer, which is just a 5 or 10 minute meditation, allowing me to center my thoughts and to set an intention for the day and really ground myself. Oh, and I haven't talked about technology use in the morning. So usually in the morning, I do take my iPad because I need it for the workout, so like watch a video. But I don't check my phone with all the notifications until after my meditation to make sure like the morning is clear of any stress or any assignments or any external stimulation that's not really going to serve me at the moment. And then I take a shower, do my hair, do my skincare. All of that is equally as important as the other aspects of my morning routine, because doing your hair nice, putting on an outfit that makes you feel good is so great to increase levels of confidence throughout the day. Like if I'm wearing clothes that make me feel good, if I'm wearing my black shoes, then I'm gonna walk with so much more confidence throughout my day. And I used to always worry that, maybe I'm overdressing for school, like it's just school, you don't have to wear nice clothes and stuff. But realistically, who cares? Do you remember what anybody at your work or school wore yesterday? Personally, I don't. I really don't pay attention that much to what people wear. So if you want to wear something and if it makes you feel good, go for it, really. Just do it. If people are going to judge you for it, they're not your people anyways. After I've gotten ready for the day, I have to pack my bag, and then I have breakfast. And if you're a teenager like me, I cannot stress enough the importance of actually having your breakfast. To me, this seems like a natural thing. Like, of course you have your breakfast, but I know there are people, some of you out there that don't have your breakfast. But please, please, please eat your breakfast, because if you eat your breakfast in the morning, you will have enhanced cognitive functioning, meaning that when you're at school, you'll be able to focus better and you'll be able to actually learn and retain the information that you're learning better. And your body is naturally designed to have breakfast in the morning. It's meant to break the fast that you've had all night. So you haven't eaten all night, and your body needs the nutrients if you're going to go out and have an intense day at school or something. Or if you're going to do sports, then definitely you should eat your breakfast. It's a basic thing, to me, at least. And then I walk to school. I love to walk through the park to be in nature a little bit. And sometimes when our schedules match up, I walk with my friends, which is really nice too. So yeah, that's basically my morning wellness routine. I don't think I missed anything. Let me know what your morning routine is in the comments. I would love to hear what things you're doing differently than me, and I'm always open to implementing new habits. Oh, actually, I did forget something. A lot of you might be wondering, how do you have such an elaborate morning routine if you need to be at school at a certain time and you have to, what time do you have to wake up for that? Well, I usually wake up at 6 a.m. and I manage to get about 9 hours of sleep. Maybe usually on weekdays it's more like 8.5 hours, and then on weekends I sort of balance it out with like 10 hours. But I think I have a pretty good sleep schedule, and that's because I wake up at 6 a.m. and I also go to sleep at 9 p.m. as a high school student. So if you have a tight schedule, listen up, because this is how I make this work. When I get back from school, I create a very precise schedule of what I'm going to do that afternoon so I don't waste any time. In my house, we usually have dinner pretty regularly around 7, so I can schedule around that. So let's say I get home at 5 and I have dinner at 7. That means I have 2 hours to work. And if you put your mind to it, in 2 hours, you can get a lot done. I usually create a very precise schedule where I put in all the homework that I have, and then maybe for 25 minutes I do one thing, 5 minutes another thing, and so on. And that tends to really help. And I'll do another episode about my whole organization system very soon. But yeah, the way that I'm able to go to sleep at 9 p.m. every night is that I just structure my afternoons very clearly, very precisely, so that I don't waste a minute of time. And I'm able to finish dinner at 8 and then have 1 hour for a night routine, chill, journaling, reading time, all of that. So yeah, that's basically it. Again, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, any questions, any topics you would like to hear me discuss. I'm always open to suggestions or new habits, new tips, basically anything. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with friends, with family, people that you know that you think would also benefit. Thank you so much for listening to Mind, Body, and Beyond, and I'll see you next week.